Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay, let's see. There's one person on. All right. And I wonder if that one person is me. Okay. Hi, CW Styles 3. Good morning. Good morning to you. Or good afternoon, like you said. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I'm glad I'm here too. CW said good morning or good afternoon, Cheryl. How are you? And she also said, I am so happy I made it in. I'm glad you're here too. I'm excited about this live. This is the second one, and I'm excited about it. And I thank you for your support and your encouragement. It means so much to me when people who are kind will have a kind word to say to you because there's so much negativity in this world today. And I just try to stay away from it. So, how are you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I CW Styles 3 said, you look great, Cheryl. You are so kind too. Thank you. I try. I try to be a blessing. I am the person that she says she's doing well. That's great. That's great. I try to be the person that people don't mind seeing come and not be excited to see them go. Um, I believe in treating people well. Life is too short, and there's just too much other drama and too much other hatred in the world for me to participate in it. And I'm telling you, I will walk away. I will leave an environment. I will minimize my interaction with negative people, and I won't be mean to them, but I just refuse. Like one of my friends used to say, I refuse to participate in the foolishness. Okay. And I like that saying. I like that saying. I'm so glad you made it right now. Um, you're the first. I love seeing when you pop up. I said, well, you know what? There's some really sweet people out there in the world and believe in positivity and uplifting others and not putting people down. I don't like to put people down. I'll speak the truth, and the truth has always been really important to me. But I don't believe in putting people down. It's just not. It doesn't help them, and it doesn't help you either. But now I'm also videotaping the session just to kind of see. I don't know, doing something different. Trying something. This is new, and I'm a bit close. Hang on just a minute. I hope nobody forgot. You're right. Kindness goes so far. It goes so far. And I believe in the um the the mind, the body, and the spirit connection. I believe that all of those three components are intertwined, and in order to live your best life and to do well in life, you have to be on one accord. You have to have a positive mind. You have to have, your mind needs to be on positive things and not negative things. Your body, you have to make sure you take care of your body, and your body needs to feel good in order to be your optimum, and then your spiritual life. You need to have a good spiritual life, and I believe they all work together. CW said, yes, I really love your channel. Thank you so much. You're so kind, so sweet. And she also said she agrees with me in being kind to others. I don't want to be around mean people. I've been a mean person in my life. I have. I've done some dirt and I regret it and I repented, and I just refuse to be that person anymore. Um I just like being a blessing. And then I did have some questions. I was hoping some more people. There are 4 people on. Welcome everybody. Chime in if you want to. There are 4 people on right now, and I'll later. Let me grab my journal. I'm sitting in BB. Um, and I always take my journal with and you know me, guys. This thing helps to keep me organized. My whole life. This is 1 year. I hope you can see it without it making you dizzy with me moving it so much. um, I keep everything important in this journal. I keep my ideas. I keep my thoughts, my prayers, my schedule, my everything is in here, and I do it every year, 1 book per year. And to this year I'm running out of pages, so what I will do is I will add pages or part of a book, whatever. I have important things in here, just stuff that's important to me. um I have the questions, I have notes from church, I have notes from meetings. I'm a secretary of one little organization of like-minded women who try to make a difference in our community. And even yesterday, well, this week I went uh, to my scheduled checkup and got a great checkup as usual. I expect positivity. I expect good checkups. I expect good test results. And I think if you pray for something, you need to pray with expectation. There's no need of praying if you're not going to follow through with your end of it. Don't ask the Lord for something and then don't expect Him to do it, unless it's something that's negative. You know what? This clip behind me is bugging me, so I'm going to take it down, okay? I don't know why it's bugging me, but it is. Let's see if I can reach it. There we go. This is bugging me. Okay, CW says, I hope more people are coming on. Yes, BB looks nice. You really organize your minivan very well. Even your baby Poppy loves going camping with you. Yes, I miss Poppy. I didn't feel like bringing Poppy with me this time because I don't know. I was just a little easily agitated this past week, and it might have been because I had just an incident with my blood sugar, and I may have already told you all about it. That it went up because I ate something wrong, and then I went somewhere and ate some other stuff that I thought was not, you know, bad for me, and it had something in it that raised my blood sugar. It could have been the environment. It could have been the conversation. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it stayed up for like 7 hours, and I thought I was going to have to go to the clinic to, get checked on. But after my pastor and his wife laid hands on me, there was a function that night that I needed to participate in, and I was determined that I was going to do my part. It was for our choir, and they laid hands on me and prayed for me, and within an hour, my blood sugar dropped about 30 points, and from then on, about 15 to 10 to 15 points every hour until it got down to like 123 by the end of the evening. And y'all, I'm telling you, I believe in miracles, and I think that's a miracle. I consider it as one of my miracles. So, yeah. But that I went to a new naturalist, and he suggested something for me that will help with my stamina, because y'all will be so proud of me. I joined a gym, but I haven't made it to the gym yet. I've been a member for about 3 weeks, but they have videos on the app online, and I've been working out to the videos. So I'm using it. Okay, CW says, you are so right being blessed. I am. I am. And then she says that Poppy is precious. I love me some Poppy. You hear me? I'm so glad you're feeling better. What a blessing. It really is. I don't take anything for granted anymore. I try not to. I try not to take anything for granted. Yeah. I still have some more people on. Guys, say hello so I can see who you are. And I thank you for coming on, because this is fun. This is exciting to me. CW Styles 3 said, CW Style 3 said, wow, good for you, Cheryl. Joining the gym is wonderful. It is. I'm trying to take care of this body. I was talking about the three components. Um, I'm trying to take care of this body. And also, I've lost this year probably almost 30 pounds. hmm Yeah, I'm enjoying our chat too. CW says we're having so much fun chatting. As you can tell, I love to talk. That was part of my profession, and it's also part of a gift. My voice is a gift that God has given me. I sing, and I lost that when I had my thyroid removed, but I was gifted it back, and I'm glad about that. Yeah, I'm grateful. So it is 13 minutes into our schedule, and I did get a couple of questions. Let's see if I can find those questions. I was looking at my YouTube channel on the computer. I mostly use the phone, but I looked on the channel, and then there was one that I like. I don't necessarily have favorites, but I really like this one. I'm sitting with my legs stretched out across my bed over here, and cross, and I got kind of stiff. So if I shift around, guys, um, that's what's going on. But I found a video that I look back at and I really like it, and it's called Brain Dump. um, Micro Camper something. Micro Camper something, I can't remember, number 3, and then it says retired teacher enjoying retirement. When I first started my channel, that was really my theme. It still is my theme, but I've moved after I found car camping. I've moved in that direction, and so go check it out. It is where I set up my sink, the car, and the sink is removable, and I found that the camping trips that I take, most of the places that I go have running water. I my sink in order to wash things or whatever. Yeah, it was a hard 30 pounds to lose, but I lost it 1 or 2 pounds per month, and I did that for my health, because We just have to be diligent about taking care of ourselves. Let's see if I can fix this. It'll be a little bit further back. Yeah, I like that better. And I'm wearing a different hairstyle. I brushed all my hair up on the sides and pinned it. And then I finger twirled it and came out pretty good. Put some product on it, some styling gel. Eco gel is what my daughter told me to put on it. And then I used something to anti shrink to keep it from um, curling up too tight. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have like three different grades of hair in my head, on my head, and there's a section that will not curl. Thank you. CW says, of course, your hair looks pretty, Cheryl. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mhm. And I'm working with it. I want my dreads back, and I'm hoping that my hair will accept them. It's about this long now, and it's long enough to get started on my twist. Oh, thank you. I like the hoop earrings too. But I'm thinking about trying to to put my dreads back in. They're so easy. This is easy too because I get up in the morning and I finger curl it, or place the little curls, and I spritz it. And because I have setting lotion, gel, or mousse in it already, sometimes I have all three. Because I have it in there already, it resets my hair and it stays until I play with it. And I'm always put my hand in my hair. That's a habit. Yeah. So I was looking for the question. Okay. That's something else. Well, let me see if I can find the questions. Did I write them on the back of the envelope, or what did I do with them? And I should have already prepared them. Here they are. They're clamped. See, I love clamps for organization. They're clamped right past this first page. So let's pull that out. And here they are. There was not a lot of questions, but they were good questions. Okay. Okay. Let's go with the first one. OCW Style 3 said, your dreads look pretty on your profile picture. Thank you. Um, that picture is a couple of years old, and my dreads were probably, you saw how long they were, and I just loved them. They spoke to my personality because talking with one of my cousins that I went to visit last month, um, she just told me, she gave me a different look at things. She's a counselor, and I use her expertise whenever I can, and she's willing to help with me and my personality and my whatever. And she just said, maybe the word for you is eccentric. And I've always thought that eccentric means way far to the left in your thinking and your actions. And then she helped me to realize that there are degrees and levels of, and I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I call it eccentricity. And I'll check and see if that's a real word. If it's not, I'm making it up and it's my word. Okay. But I think it's a real word. And here are the questions. All right. Question number one was sent in by Marie at Bushy 555. And she asked, how did you get started car camping? Okay. I started car camping after Um, oh, okay. CW says that she got up early this morning and decided to do laundry. Okay, I got you. I have a question for you too. Are you a full time car camper, or are you part time, or are you do you can't? How what's your living arrangements, if you don't mind sharing that? But then I'm going to go on to the other question too, as she thinks about that. Marie at Bushy 555 said, "How did you get started car camping?" Well, when I first retired, I did all the things that I wanted to do, that I had wanted to do, not all, but some things. I pulled out my sewing machine and I sewed and I did things around the house. I made pillows. I made throws. I made memory quilts. Um, I did a crumb quilt after I opened up a consignment booth in the consignment shop. And I made children's clothes. I made children's clothes. And I didn't make children's clothes to make money. I made children's clothes because I liked to sew. And I just wanted to share that with some people. I just wanted to sew and just put it where it was available. I used the skills that I learned in high school, and all of my clothes were made with the French seams, which there were no raw edges. You know how when you sew, when you turn your clothes inside out, and you see the little strings and the zigzag, or the what do you call? Uh, and I know this serging, the serged edge, which it is like a zigzag, plus it has a line, a string across the top. But anyway, a French seam is a seam that you sew the clothes, you sew the seam together on the right side, and then you turn it inside out, and then you sew it again. So each of my seams had two uh, seams on it. But anyway, I'm going down a thing here that's not that interesting to everybody. But anyway, I sewed, I made clothes. Then COVID came about, and so I was stubborn. I was determined that COVID was not going to shut my shop down. So I continued to sew and I continued to make things, and I did have sales. I did okay. I covered my expenses, and but I refused to let COVID shut down my shop. So I kept the consignment booth throughout the COVID scare and whatever. And then I got some issues going here. Then I shut it down because I had done all I wanted to do. I made bags, and one of my favorite bag was a triangle type bag. It was like made with like a triangle shape. And the cutest one I made was one that I did in the Eiffel Tower. I did fabric books for children, activity books. I still have a lot of that stuff at home packed away. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I thought about opening another shop and trying to, move on with the actually things that I made, not so much the clothes, but the other things. Okay. And so after I did that, then I started seeking for other things to do. And I always watched YouTube. I would I love the tiny house movement, and I watched that quite a bit. And then I ran across Lulu from Lulu's Way. And Lulu was so bubbly and so energetic and so contagious that I just loved watching her, and I followed her. And then there were several others that I followed. Um, but she was the one that I liked because in my own words, she had a temper. eccentricity as well that I enjoyed. And so I followed her and then found out that she was going to have a meetup. She really is a nice person. She really is. And CW says she's right, really a nice, and she is just so genuine. And I'm so blessed to have met her and to be able to call her friend, you know. Um, so I started watching her, and I've always been the a type of person who liked going to parks. I like beauty. I like nature, and I like rivers and streams, and I gravitate toward that. So she announced that she was going to have a Florida meetup, and I said, "Wow, I would love to meet Lulu." And so that's what I did. I went for my birthday to one of her meetups, and I'm telling you, I had the best time. And I would take days and go day camping and at my local park, at city parks, anywhere there's a picnic table. And then I started um, designing, I guess, or setting up my my car. Now, my car is not actually a van; it's a third row SUV, and it has quite a bit of room. Oh, okay. So CW South 3 says she found me through, found my channel when I attended Lulu's meetup. Okay. Yeah, and I thank Lulu because she pushed my channel. She put me out there. When I first met her, I probably only had about 500, uh, if I had that many followers. And oh, that's okay. It's okay if you thought it was a van. It's okay. It's like a van. It's just that I thought about trading in for a van, but I get stiff because I'm a senior, and I get stiff and my knees get stiff, and then I have a little arthritis in that right hip that wants to give me trouble sometimes. But anyway, back to my question. And y'all, if I go off on a rant and down the rabbit hole, just bear with me. That's just part of my personality. But that's how I got started car camping. I fell in love with it. I started adding things to my van, and I realized that this was a pretty good setup. And it was on when I realized that when I folded two rows of seats down, I had enough room to stretch all the way out plus some extra. That was it. And from then on, I would go places sometimes, and I love to travel. And then I found the car, the truck stops, and realized that they are welcoming. And I found that the Crack Barrels, they were welcoming, and other, several other places. And then I got a state pass, and so that's what I've been doing. And I've only been car camping probably um, maybe a year, but I like it. It's so much like tailgating. I tell people it's like tailgating, and when instead of packing up and going home, you just crawl in your car or your van or whatever, and you sleep, and then you wake up the next day and you tailgate again. So that's what I do. But that's how I got started. Okay, I had another question that Marie had. She said, "How did you get started on YouTube?" Y'all, it was so fast. My daughter-in-law, whose channel is called This Is Sue, all caps, and she spells her name SU. She has had her channel for about 7 years, I imagine. And she was visiting with my son one evening, and I did a little video on that when I first launched. And she said, "Why don't you do a view?" Because I said, "I've got to find something to do. I need something to keep me busy." And she said, "Why don't you start a YouTube channel?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not starting a YouTube channel. I don't know what to do. I am not doing that." And she said, "Here, let me see your phone. I'll do it for you." I said, "No, Sue, I don't want to do that." And she said, "You sure? It's so much fun." I said, "No, Sue." I just said, she handed the phone back to me and she said, You have a channel." I said, "What?" She said, "I started it." I said, "Well, I don't know what to do." And she said, "You don't have to do anything. Or you can do something, it's yours. You do whatever you want to do with it." And so that's how I started my channel. And I didn't know what to do, what to say. So I think my first videos were only like 5 minutes long, maybe 2 minutes long. And then I just vlogged whatever I did around the house. Sunday mornings, I would get up and I would say happy Sunday or something. And then I did one I liked that was kind of funny. I planted sweet potatoes in a growing bag. And then I came back and I checked on the bag. Y'all need to see that too. It's hilarious. It is to me. I laugh at me. I try to keep joy, but I know how laughter is food for the soul. CW says that she remembers seeing my daughter-in-law. Yeah, she's so sweet. She's actually in Korea right now. She's going to a wedding. She's going to see her father and her brother. Her mother passed away right after I met them. Um, and she came to America, and it was not 6 months. And her mother told her that she had pancreatic cancer. And I'm so grateful I got a chance to talk to her mother over the phone before she passed. Um, and that was in 2021, I believe, maybe 20. I'm not quite sure. Y'all know my memory is challenged. And so don't hold me to any dates and times and names, because I'm telling you that it may be wrong. It just may be wrong. Yeah, she's sweet. I love Sue. She's such a sweetheart. She makes my son happy and he makes her happy. And I'm just grateful. And we have fun when we're together. I see them 4, 5, 6 times a year because I come visit, and they have a place for me. They have a downstairs room and a like a mother-in-law suite kind of, and so I love it. Okay, so that is how I started my YouTube channel. All right. Did you know other people? Okay, my phone is saying, and I'm gonna turn my phone off right quick. Okay, it has turned off, but I have filled up my I have filled up my phone storage. But no, I didn't. That she's the only other person that I knew on YouTube, and her channel is mostly in Korean. So some of her stuff is in Korean, some of her stuff is not. And I think I referred a few months last month about my trip to Korea. I went over for their wedding reception, and boy, did I have a great time. So go check that out and check out her channel. Her channel is all caps, THIS space capital IS space capital US, all caps. And some of her things are in Korean, some of them are in English. We did a joint collaboration on one video as well. Um, hey, everybody that's on. I see we have several people on. I'm so glad you came. Give me a hi so I know who you are. Um, and I enjoyed her dad and her brother. They were all so sweet. I met her grandmother and her grandfather, and her grandmother is told her, she said, I really like her. Um, car just pulled up and turned around. But anyway, I enjoyed it and I plan on going back sometimes. But I'm doing this on their time. Appa has told me who is her dad has told, and Appa means father in Korean. He's told me that I'm welcome anytime I want to come and to come and stay for a month the next time. But I don't know if John is gonna go for that. He's not gonna go to Korea with me, but he's not gonna want me to stay a whole month. But I don't know if I want to stay that long. If I went, I would go to her hometown. I've been to Seoul, and I've been to another place. I can't remember the name. It was a museum there, a rice museum, and a ancient village that has been set up. Oh, Sarah, hello. I'm so glad you came. So glad you came, Miss Sarah Q Malone. Okay, thanks for coming. Okay, CW asked, would my husband go with me? No, John has said that he's done enough traveling. He traveled when he worked, and he's had enough traveling, which I don't go for that. I tricked him into going to the Georgia Aquarium. If you want to see that video, he didn't really know where we were going, but I took him to the Georgia Aquarium for his birthday, and we had a wonderful time. And he did, but he just likes to stick around home, and I'm not, that's something that he likes, and I like that too. But I'm in a thing now where I'm just, you know, I'm traveling, and that's my passion right now. Okay, so that's how I got into YouTube, and that is how those are the people that I met on YouTube. And I see a date here, January 29th, 2023. That's when I started. That's when I opened my YouTube account or my YouTube channel. Okay, Roller Hoop Girl asked this question. She says, if funds weren't a factor, would you get a van, an RV, or a new SUV? Huh. I don't think that I would get an RV. I like stealth camping. So I would have to have a common vehicle that, would blend in. I don't want to pay extra insurance and have to get permits and all of that stuff and have have parking restrictions. So that's why I don't want an RV. Okay, I've thought about a van, but if I got a van, I would want to get a larger van, not necessarily one that I would have to stand up in, but I don't know. If I had to get rid of BB, I would want something probably this size or maybe a little bigger. Um, I've seen passenger vans. There's this one family that I know. They have 5 kids, and they've bought. And I don't know the name of it, but it is a van, and it's quite big. But it is a personal vehicle. It's not a commercial vehicle, and I might would consider something like that, and I will look into it. But So far, BB has held up. This car was is 21 plus years old. I've taken care of it. I bought it new off the lot, and it has really done well for me. I got a new radiator put on it uh, in August, and then I got a new, I don't know what that fan is called. It's a big fan. It's a big fan right behind the radiator that cools the water, and it there's a clutch that it has. And I don't know if you know, if when you drive a car that's not automatic, it has a clutch. And so that's what a clutch is. But this fan has a clutch on it. And because the car is so old and it has a lot of plastic parts, uh, those parts deteriorate due to heat and working. Okay, so that's how I got. Let's see. Those are my thoughts on a new vehicle if I decide, and eventually I will have to have a new vehicle. All right, let me go back to the comments on the chat. Okay, CW told Sarah hello, and Sarah told CW hello. Uh, she also said that there was a nice outing with my husband going to the aquarium, and she had seen that. Oh, and CW says that it's good to see you, Sarah. Sarah says, your hair looks so pretty, Cheryl, and always admire the way you dress in such lovely colors. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like clothes. I'm not a clothes horse. I think that's what they call it when people just really have a whole lot of clothes. I don't have a whole lot of clothes. I just buy clothes that I really like and I wear them. I wear them often. And if they look good on me and they feel good, they make me feel good when I wear them, they lift my spirit, then I wear them, I keep them. And sometimes they don't match the environment that I'm in. Like this shirt right here is it's comfortable and I like it. And also when I buy my clothes have to go everywhere. They have to be able to go. When I was working, they had to go to work. They had to go to church. They had to go uh, just sitting around the house. They had to go shopping. So everything that I buy is based on comfort. And the style that I like is boho, and which is loose clothes. And so and I appreciate you commenting me on my clothes. I like clothes. I like the butterfly sleeves. I like comfort. And I like overalls and jumpsuits. And I'm not afraid to get rid of something. If it does not make me feel good when I wear it or it's not comfortable, it has to go. I donate it. Angela Rodriguez. Hello, Angela. Hello, MB. It's glad to have you guys on. It's good to see you too. And CW says, hello, Angela. Good to see you. Angela says, yes, me too. My clothes have to go and do everything. I agree. I agree. I do have clothes in my closet that I want to get rid of, but I know there's going to be an occasion. Like I have several formals in there uh, that I could get rid of, but I know I'm going to have to go somewhere that requires formal. So what I do is I do pieces. I do skirts and blouses, and that way I can be versatile. Also, you guys will be so proud of me. I am going to be away from home for almost a month, not quite a month. I try to cap it at 3 weeks, and all of my clothes fit in one book bag. How about that? So I'm getting very minimalistic with my clothing. Angela says, "Hello, CW. Good day. GTSY. That's good to see you. I'm good. I'm getting good at that too." Okay, she says, "Good to see you." And then Angela also says, um, "Hello to everybody in the chat." Hello, Angela. She says, "Yes, she does. She is a beautiful person. Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. It's hard when people don't see you for who you really are, and they hold you to what they think you are, what you used to be, and what other people say you are. So, being from a small town, you get a lot of that stuff, and so a lot of times I'm just really a recluse. I go certain places and I go nowhere else, and I'm not very social. I used to be a part of clubs, but I'm no longer a part of clubs. I will be a part of a type of ministry or outreach that's going to help people, but just to be around folks, there's too much drama and there's too much gossip and too much um, foolishness. And I just my time is more valuable than that. And but if that's what people like to do, if that's what you like to do, go for it. If that's what brings you joy, which I don't agree in the negativity and the gossip. But if you like being in a club, if you like being in a dance club, you like doing traveling clubs, if you like sewing clubs and painting clubs, art, whatever, do what makes you happy. And I'm not mad with you because I'm doing what makes me happy. Okay. And I appreciate the encouragement, y'all. That feeds my spirit. It feeds my soul as well. And I like to encourage people to do your best and be happy and know that I love you. I may not see you, but you know what? I love you because you're a child of God and you have a heart to want to do what's right. And so that tells me that we're sisters and brothers. If we're trying, seeking after what's right, oh, we have a connection. We can talk. Okay. Angela also said, "What does your husband think about you being gone for 3 weeks?" My husband and I are on the phone 3, 4 times a day, and he has told me if that's my heart's desires, then do it. And then when I'm gone, I'm also helping my relatives. I'm checking on my relatives. Uh, I'm trying to be of some type of help. Now, my husband stays really, really busy. He is one of those busy people. I almost said busy bodies, but I don't want you to think that he's nosy. But he is a busy person. And so even at home, he's out quite a bit. He's gone quite a bit because he has a ministry of his own. He is into a food ministry, which he believes in feeding people. And that's his passion and that's his calling. And that takes him um I don't want to say takes him away from me, but I don't like doing that because I don't like being around a lot of random people. Number one, I have to watch it because my immune system has been compromised, and I have to make sure that I take care of myself. I don't even go to Walmart and other grocery stores when I don't even go. I order the food and I go and let the people bring the food out to the car because I tend to pick up sniffles and I've even picked up pink eye, folks. So you don't have to give me pink eye but one time and I'll stay away. Okay. So yeah, he loves it. I mean, we love each other. We love each other so much. And so we don't have a problem being away from each other. Okay. See, we're older people. We that's just part of our personality, I guess, his personality and mine. But he doesn't mind it. If he does mind it, he hasn't said that he minds it. And when he tells me that he wants me to be around for whatever and whatever, and if he's having a problem with it, he'll tell me, and we'll go from there. Okay, so he knows, like, this trip this month I'm going to take care, and I don't want to say take care, she's going to be taking care of me, and I'm going to be taking care of her, my daddy's baby sister. And she helps me, she helps to take care of me, and I'm going to help take care of her, so we help each other. Okay. Sarah says hello to Angela. uh Thank you, CW Style 3. I love you too. And I'm so grateful for that, y'all. I'm so grateful. I feel it. Sometimes I have, oh, I'm going to tell you, Sarah, you said something the other day that just brought me to tears. I'm like, Lord, thank you that people don't even know you personally can have a love for you. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing, especially when you have people that see you every day that don't love you, you know. And I'm grateful. Thank you. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Okay. Angela says, Amen, Cheryl. She also says, good man, Cheryl, tell him hi for me. Okay, I will. And I'm going to remember. And he may even be on. My first live, he called me on my cell phone while I was on the live. But John, if you're listening, Angela says hello. Okay, CW Style 3 says, that's good. Your husband stays busy, and that's a blessing. Yes, it is. He does. He stays busy, and he's active, and he's a sweetie. He's a sweetie. Sometimes I think he stays too active. But anyway, he's doing good. He's doing good works. All right. Angela said that's a blessing, Cheryl, for him to be that way. I think it is. And Angela says, yes, CW. CW says, my gosh, my sister has pink eye too. Man, that's no joke. I was taking some meds that lowered my immune system, and I had pink eye for about 3 weeks, and I was working. And it took the kindergarten teacher at my school to tell me, Cheryl, you have pink eye. Because I didn't know I had it. I kept telling me my allergies are so bad. My eyes is red and they keep itching, and and in the morning they're just yucky. And she said, Cheryl, that's pink eye. You have conjunctivitis. I said, what? She said, yeah, go to the doctor. He'll give you something for it. Y'all, I was taken aback because I was just like, oh my gosh, I never had it. But anyway, experiences, experiences, experiences. Okay. Angela says, how long have y'all been together, you and your husband? We um we have been married for 10 years now. August was 10 years. No, September was 10 years. His birthday is in August, and our anniversary is in September. So we've been together for 10 years. He was a widower, and I was a divorcee. And I have been, gosh, I don't know how many years I've been alone, but I guess that's why he understands, and he knows that if you're alone and taking care of yourself for so long, then it's really hard to get out of that. And I always make my own decisions, and so he's good with that. All right. Sarah says amen. Okay, Angela says, how is it that, no, how is it it's a YouTube family spend a lot more time with YouTube family than my own at times? Well, that's true. Um, because you're together because you want to be together. You're together because you have interests in mind. And sometimes, and this is a hard reality, we have family members that we're connected to, and we don't necessarily like what they do. We don't like how they act and how they think and how they make us feel. And so we love them, but we don't like them. And so you just have to be nice, always be nice, and always do what is pleasing in God's sight. But you don't have to be beat up by family members or anybody else. And if you have to cut ties or limit ties in interaction, I don't see anything wrong with that. But you have to pray about it and see what the Lord is satisfied with. But that's what I think He's satisfied with me. Okay, CW, I will tell my husband's hello. You also said, I know my sister was so uncomfortable with the pink eye she's talking about. That was her first time. Yeah, it's terrible. Angela says, congratulations on the anniversary. She also says it's a good relationship. Yes, it is. But I'm going to tell you, marriage is not all unicorns and rainbows. There's work involved because any relationship has work. And but we make it work, and it's it's working. There are times where it's not working, and we have to put a little extra into it to come together and be on one accord, but not to the point where it's intolerable. All right. CW says, congratulations on the anniversary. Thank you. Sarah says, I'll have to step out now because my husband and friends have a fall festival to go to. Bye bye, y'all. Bye bye, dear Miss Cheryl. Bye bye, darling. You have fun at the festival and eat some sweets for me if you can. If you diabetic, don't eat the sweets for me. Find something else. All right. Take care. All right. CW says, bye, Sarah. Have a wonderful time. Angela says, see you later, Sarah. Have a great day. Angela says, oh, yes. Yes, it is, Cheryl. And I think she's talking about the marriage and the work. Well, there's work in all kind of relationships. Okay. I've answered the questions. Anybody else have any more questions? We're coming up on almost an hour. And, guys, the time has flown so quickly. I will be making a video as soon as I get off the live. And I thank you guys for coming and joining in. And my goal is to maybe have a live once a month. That seems to be doable for me. And I've been doing just some brainstorming. Oh, I'm excited about this. I opened up a spread shop. I opened up a spread shop. That's something that I wanted to do as well. Um, Angela said it was nice to make it. Angela, have we met? And where are you from? I know a little about CW and I know a little bit about Sarah, but I don't know if I've met you, Angela. And y'all, if I forget, please don't take it to heart. It's just, I deal with chemo brain, also known as cancer related cognitive impairment. So don't take it hard if I forget some stuff or I can't remember something at that time. So it's not you, it's me. It's not that you're important, it's just me. Okay. So there's the alarm. It's time for me to take my meds. So I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Um, but I'd like to thank you guys for coming. Thank you. I love you so much for you just stay positive, stay loving, and I hope you guys will join me again next month. And so I'm gonna have to go. And CW says, no worries, we understand, and I appreciate that. And I'll make another video right after I get off, and so look for that soon. Okay, this is Marcia. Apologies, I arrived late. and have a 1:15 appointment. But my question is, how do I go about sharing Mr. YouTube channel with you? Oh, that might be my YouTube channel. Tell me what the name of your YouTube channel is, or either um, go on the comments of my channel, of my any of the posts that I make, and I will get it, and I will become a I'll subscribe. Okay, so yeah, that's great. CW says, love you too, Cheryl. I really enjoyed your live and chatting with you. So did I. So did I. And I thank you guys so much. And I'm going to go so I can keep my schedule. I try to take my meds on time so I can always feel my best. And so until next time, okay, it says Reader Snack Family Book Club and tutoring. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see it after I close the live down, MB. So put it on my comments on um one of my I'm having a brain dump again. One of my videos. So comment on one of my videos and put your um your channel on that, and then I'll contact you. Okay, or else you can also contact me through Brooks in Bridges dot. That's not right. Brooks and Bridges at gmail.com. No periods, no no special symbols, and you can do it in all lowercase. And then that's another way to contact me. Okay, just send name of channel. Right. Okay. Will do, Cheryl. Have a blessed afternoon. Thank you. And guys, I'm going to end now. And I just pray that God blesses you and keeps you and prospers you. And you have joy in your heart from this moment forth. And you have health and wealth and all things good. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.